A very good afternoon, class, and welcome back. In the last video, in fact, in the first video, we discussed about, we began a new chapter, that is theory of supply. There we discussed about what supply is, how is it parallel to theory of demand, what is difference between stock and supply. Then the types of supply, that is individual and market supply. See, the supply chapter would become easier if you go through once the theory of demand chapter, because it is inversely related. It is somewhat parallel to, somewhat similar to theory of demand only. The things change only when we talk about the relation, their relationship with price. Both demand and supply have a greater relation with the price only. In one case, in the case of demand, it has inverse relation or opposite relation. But as far as supply is concerned, it has a positive relation. Now, when I say positive, I mean to say as the price increases, the supply will increase. Before beginning of the chapter, I told you, you need to assume yourself that you are the supplier. You are supplying the product. So from that point of view, if you think, you will understand. Okay, when will you supply more? When the prices rise. It's not the cost of the price. It's not the production price. But it's the supplying price, which the supplier actually believes in. Today we are here to talk about the determinants of supply. Determinants of supply. This is our topic of the day. The determinants of supply are the factors which affect the supply. What are the factors which affect or which are associated with the supply channel? The first and the foremost is on page number 83. Page number 83. The first factor is price of the commodity. It is very important. The price of the commodity actually describes, actually determines what is the supply scale going to be like. Cost of the product, किसी भी प्रोडक्ट की कॉस्ट हमें ये बताती है एज अ सप्लायर कि हम उस प्रोडक्ट को कितना सप्लाई करेंगे. How much is of the quantity we are willing to supply. That is actually described, or that actually takes place when the price of the commodity is known. So the price of the commodity plays a positive role over here. It has a positive relation. The more price, more supply. Vice versa. Less price, less of supply will be there. Second is price of the other commodities. Now other commodities are other goods. Other goods. Alternative goods. Now how do they affect the supply of a product? When the price of the alternative goods rise, the supply increases. When the price of the alternative goods increase, the supply even increases. When prices of all the commodities increase, it becomes more profitable for the producer to produce those commodities which are actually fetching more of the profits. हम उस प्रोडक्ट को ज़्यादा सप्लाई करेंगे जिससे हमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट हो रही है. So profit is again determined on the basis of the price of the product. The price plays a key role over here. That is why I said the theory of demand or theory of supply is all about the price concept. अगर price के साथ relation समझ सकते हो इनका, तो तुम समझ जाओगे तुम्हें कब डिमांड ज़्यादा करनी है, कब सप्लाई ज़्यादा करनी है. In the case of demand, we as a customer, we as a consumer demand more when the prices fall. That is why demand के साथ price का relation inverse का है, opposite का है. But with the supplier, when we come to supply, as a supplier you have to think that I am a supplier. When will I supply more of the product? When the prices rise. That is why the relation between the supply of a product and the price of the product is positive. It goes hand in hand. The third is goals of the firm. It is very important. Every firm decides its own goal. What is going to be the target? What is going to be the goal of the firm? Now, if they describe or if they determine that by the end of so and so year, by the end of so and so month, their target would be to achieve so and so profit. That so and so profit is again determined on the basis of the price of the product. So goal of the product, goal of the firm can only be achieved when the prices are rising. When the prices keep on rising, that means more of the profit is generated. ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट मतलब कि गोल के हम नज़दीक पहुंच रहे हैं, गोल अचीव करने वाले हैं। जो हमने टारगेट सेट करा था इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल ईयर, हमने ये टारगेट सेट कर लिया था, ओके बाय द एंड ऑफ अक्टूबर हमारी सेल्स कितनी होगी, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी आवर सेल्स एंड वी आर गोइंग टू अचीव सो एंड सो प्रॉफिट। दैट प्रॉफिट इज द गोल ऑफ द फर्म। वो तभी अचीव होगा जब प्राइसेस हाई होगी और प्राइसेस राइज करेंगे। फोर्थ पॉइंट इज prices of factors of production. Now, factors of production, first unit we are coming across. What are factors of production? There are four important factors of production which actually help in the completion of any product. किसी भी प्रोडक्ट को इस चार लाइफ साइकिल से गुजरना होता है in order to be a complete product. That is land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. So these are the four factors which play a prominent role in making decisions about the prices of the commodities. If the factors of production prices fall, there will be more of profit. The supplier will tend to supply at that time. जब हमारी बनाने की लागत कम होती है, जब कॉस्ट कम आती है, तो उस केस में हम ज़्यादा सप्लाई करते हैं क्योंकि प्रॉफिट ज़्यादा हो रहा है, हमारी कॉस्टिंग कम है प्रोडक्ट की बनाने की, हम ज़्यादा सप्लाई करेंगे। तो दिस इज ऑल डिटरमाइंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट। जो बनाने का कॉस्ट है वो फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन से डिसाइड होता है। नेक्स्ट इज स्टेट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी। विच टाइप ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी आर वी यूजिंग? इज इट अ मॉडर्न वन और ऑब्सोलेट वन? हमारी टेक्नोलॉजी कैसी है? हम क्या एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ काम कर रहे हैं या अभी भी वो ऑब्सोलेट या आउटडेटेड टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ काम कर रहे हैं? If you are working with the outdated technology, obsolete technology, will be far behind, will not achieve the goal. In that case, the supply will fall. क्योंकि हम टारगेट पूरा कर ही नहीं पाएंगे। Our target will not be achieved because we will not match the level of the competition. Competition match करना है तो अपने टेक्नोलॉजी को अपग्रेड करना होगा। We need to be advanced in technology. Next is number of producers. It is very important again. Number of producers determines what the price is going to be or who all are going to participate in the supply channel. कितने लोग उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हैं, ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन होता है किसी फर्म के लिए। इफ यू आर एसोसिएटेड विद द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, हाउ मेनी कंपनीज और हाउ मेनी कंसल्टेंसीज आर प्रोवाइडिंग ऑनलाइन सर्विसेज? ये जूम का जो एक मीडियम यूज कर रहे हैं, गूगल मीट इज देयर, गूगल डुओ इज देयर, दीज आर सम मीडियम्स व्हिच आर एक्चुअली प्रोवाइडिंग द सर्विसेज, ऑनलाइन सर्विसेज थ्रू व्हिच वी कैन कनेक्ट टू द पीपल अदर साइड। सो देयर इज लेस ऑफ कॉम्पिटिशन। द मोमेंट डिमांड इज क्रिएटेड, जब डिमांड बढ़ेगी तो सप्लायर अपने आप बढ़ जाते हैं। The number of supplier always plays a prominent role in the decision making, what the price is going to be like. And the supplier only increase when there is profit. Number of supplier will only increase when they feel like, okay, all the existing sellers, all the existing suppliers are fetching a lot of income, fetching a lot of profits. तब number of suppliers increase होते हैं. If any industry is facing loss, no supplier will take the initiative or take the courage, have the courage to enter the market. The number of supplier again is based on the demand of the product. Next is future expectation regarding price. You all have the expectations. Same is the case with the supplier. Supplier भी एक ख्वाब देखता है, एक सपना देखता है या एक प्लानिंग करता है, उसकी एक दूरदर्शिता होती है। His foresightedness decides seeing the market scenario, market conditions, क्योंकि आने वाले समय में prices बढ़ सकती हैं। When this factor attacks his mind, क्योंकि in the coming days there might be increase in the price, In that particular case, he will stop the supply for the time being, or he will slow down the supply process. बिल्कुल रोकेगा तो नहीं, but he will slow down. Like he used to transfer, he used to supply 10 goods, he will supply 5 goods only. He will slow down his process. Why? He will keep it as a stock so that when the price is right, he can release those stocks in order to earn more profit. Vice versa is the case. If he feels like in the coming days, in the coming time, the prices are going to fall. प्रोडक्ट तैयार हो चुकी है, उसके गोडाउन में है, वो स्टॉक बन चुकी है. नाउ he gets the news that the economic policy is going to change and his product may become obsolete or the prices of the product may fall. So in that particular case, as a clever supplier, he will supply more of the lots at reduced price. थोड़ा प्राइस में रिड्यूस कर देगा या कुछ डिस्काउंट्स के ऑप्शन दे देगा in order to make the product attractive one. He'll give some sort of discounts or some sort of attractions to be added along with the product, so that people demand more and more और उसके स्टॉक जल्दी खाली हो जाए. So these if and buts, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you need to manage. Next is taxes and subsidies. Again plays a prominent role over here. Taxes and subsidies determine what is the cost going to be like. किसी पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट की कॉस्ट डिटरमाइन होती है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द टैक्सेशन पॉलिसी एंड द सब्सिडीज दैट इज गिवन बाय द गवर्नमेंट. नाउ टैक्सेस पॉलिसी इज बेसिकली प्लेज अ प्रोमिनेंट रोल कि वेदर दे आर गोइंग टू बी अ हाईली पेड वन और एन एवरेज और सो टाइप. If the policy is not going to change, is not going to be revised, then they will get adjusted to. Subsidies, on the other hand, like they might be provided subsidy in the form of not in the cash benefit, but might be given a tax holiday. Tax holiday होता है कि किसी particular industry को सेटअप करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडी देती है. उनसे ये कहती है कि ओके फॉर कमिंग 3 years you do not pay any tax to the state government or central government. Okay, since you are starting up, since you are providing the services, you need not pay any sort of tax. So that is a part of subsidy only. मुद्रा लोन के बारे में तुम लोगों सुना होगा. मोदी गवर्नमेंट का एक स्कीम आया था मुद्रा लोन. माइक्रो यूनिट डेवलपमेंट रीफाइनेंस एजेंसी इज द फुल नेम ऑफ मुद्रा, wherein the government came with the initiative that those who take the mudra loan and start a new venture, start a new business, they need not pay any taxes for the consecutive 3 years. That could be considered as tax holiday. Tax holiday उसे माना जाएगा या it's a form of rebate from the government side. So that's the boosting initiative by the government. He actually wants to boost up, he actually wants to uplift your confidence so that you can be a part of the service sector and you can create more of employment opportunities for the general masses. Last 2 points class. Next is natural factors. Natural factors always play a prominent role. Natural factors always play a prominent role. It always decide how a business is going to be like, whether it is going to prosper, whether it is going to face some difficulties. It's in the hand of nature that cannot be calculated, but some sort of risk element is always kept in mind. Okay, if the nature does not play as per our wish, we need to shift. We need to have plan B. Okay, like for the year 2020, none of us had planned that this is going to be a scenario that we are not going to meet physically or face-to-face interaction would not be possible. So we were not ready for it. All of a sudden, when the pandemic arrived, we started looking for the alternatives, and we came across this medium, either YouTube or the Zoom classes. And the last is means of transport and communication. Last point is means of transport and communication. Transport and communication can only grow. The transport includes road transport, rail transport, water transport and inland transport. All the medium or air transport, all the means of communication can only develop when there is a proper supply channel, when there is a proper demand channel in the country. When people are demanding and the roads and means of communications are connected, well connected, then only the demand can be created. There is one word that I would like to highlight. The word is excess and scarce. You must be aware about this word excess and scarce. What is excess? Excess is surplus of anything. When you have surplus of something, that is called excess. Whereas a scarce means you are running short of something or that is insufficient for you. With the help of transportation channel, the area which is blessed with the excess of resources transfers that resource to the area which is actually lacking or where there is scarcity. So it is the transportation channel which is actually fulfilling the gap, which is actually mitigating the gap between the excess area and the scarce area. With the help of transport only, the supply of labor, the supply of efficiency, the supply of skill, the supply of quality, the supply of product is possible. It's the modern means of communication that plays a prominent role in the growth of the economy. I'll put a stop over here, class, and I request you all to write down the determinants of supply in your field copy along with the definition of supply. Thank you, class.